Has it ever happened to you that one of your friend came to you and said, man, I have got my first call, first job interview, my CV got selected for a particular job opening, and somewhere deep inside your heart, you asked the question, why am I not getting calls? Why my CV, my resumes are not getting shortlisted even for the very first round? Now in today's video, we'll try to tackle this common problem which we face, which I faced a lot, and we'll try to focus on 5 common mistakes which we make in our CVs, in our resumes, and how we can avoid it and how we can improve our chances to get our first interview call. Some of these might already be corrected by you, but it's good to have a refresher. And especially the 5th one is a surprise, so watch it till the end. So the mistake number 1 is the most common mistake, which is to make generic resumes. We feel really lazy when we make our resume, and generally what we do, we make one resume and then we keep on applying with the same resume at different places for different job roles. But actually IT companies are looking for relevant profiles for very specific job roles which they are offering. Okay, and that's why you have to customize your resume for each job application. That is the fix. Let's take an example. A very poor example is when you talk about seeking a challenging position in a dynamic organization where I can utilize my skills and contribute to company growth. This is a very generic statement. What you are trying to emphasize, what is your skill? There is no clue. This is a very generic statement picked up and maybe added in your objective or in your summary. Not good. A better example, a better way to do it is you can write result-driven Python developer with 3+ years of hands-on experience in developing and deploying data pipelines on Google Cloud Platform. Now just imagine if this opening was for a Python developer and a data engineer role, or maybe a data engineer profile with Python experience, which one would you prefer? Obviously you would give this particular description a chance, okay? And that is what precisely is when you customize your resume. So basically what you can do is look into your career profile and see what kind of different job applications you can apply for. There could be 2 to 3 different roles, or it could be only one role which you're looking for. But if you're applying for multiple job roles, then you should have multiple CVs, multiple resumes, and then you have to customize that looking into the job opening, a specific job opening, and then customizing it. The second mistake we do is ignoring keywords. Nowadays, every IT company deploys ATS, which is called as application tracking system. It is an intelligent system which avoids manual labor of profiling the CVs at the first place. So it's ATS job to look into the job opening, search for keywords, and then select the first set of profiles, resumes, and then later on the interviewer takes the first round. So if ATS itself is not shortlisting your CV or resume because you lack keywords, then you have no chance to get into the interview. And that's why you need to understand the keywords, and that's why it's very important to read the job description carefully, understand what specific keywords are used into that job description, and try to incorporate that into your resumes or CVs as well. A poor example of this is you write skills and then you write programming, I am a team player, quick learner, blah blah blah. Not specific, no keywords. But a good example would be skills like Java, Python, agile development, database management, RESTful APIs, multi-cloud, which includes AWS, Google. It implies that you have worked on Google, AWS, Azure, all the other clouds. But there is a caution or a caveat to this, and that is you don't overdo adding keywords. You should not fill your CVs, your resumes with multiple keywords as if you're just stuffing it just for the sake of getting shortlisted, because even then ATS might flag it off and you might not get shortlisted. So you only need to add keywords which are genuine, which backs your knowledge, which is inclined to that particular job role and your work experience. So you have to strike that balance, and you should always add good keywords into your CV or your resumes. So this is a very common mistake. Now let's understand the third mistake. The third one is very obvious and very known, but again I have to reiterate it because we miss this a lot. poor formatting is one of the prime reasons why people don't even look into your CV for 1 second. Your resume, your CV is a mirror. Okay, when you look yourself in the mirror, you feel good when you look good, right? In the same manner, when someone looks into your CV or resume, they're looking into you, and it has to have that kind of a visual appeal. Right now, if you're using long paragraphs with no bullet, inconsistent font style, sometimes you're using Arial font, somewhere you're using Calibri font, like for example, or it's not easy to read at all. You're using long paragraphs to explain what you have done. See, for you it is your one CV, but someone who's a recruiter, for him it is one CV out of those hundreds of CVs he's trying to profile on that particular given day and time. So he does not have time to listen to your stories. He wants to come to the point. He wants to know what you offer on the table and whether it is relevant to what they are looking for. So for that, you have to use organized font, clear heading, font style should be unique, no stories. You don't have to write stories about what you have done. You have interview, you can do all those things during your interview, right? Here you have to use bullets. You have to put your point in a very precise and a crisp manner, and that will do the job for you. So make sure your CV, your resume are in good format. So yeah, this is our third mistake. Now let's understand what is that fourth mistake which we do very often. The fourth mistake is ignoring your achievements. Generally, what we do in our resumes are, we only focus on our job role and responsibility, what we were supposed to do in a particular job. But the recruiter is looking for the impact you have made in that particular job role. And that's why you need to talk about your achievements. You have to back your achievements with real numbers. And you have to specify what exactly you did and what change it brought into that particular project, into that particular organization. And that is when you're talking about your achievements. So remember, whenever you're writing about your job description, like what you did in the past, make sure you're talking about your achievements more, back it with real numbers. Let's take an example. A bad example is, I was responsible for developing application. What is this? It does not make any sense. Wherein a good example is, developed and implemented XYZ feature resulting in 24% increase in application performance. Now this is very specific, right? And there the recruiter might pick up this line and talk more about it during the interview. Ask you specifically what you did and how you increase the performance, and that's where you get the edge. So always talk about your achievements, but make sure you're backing it up with knowledge and real numbers. If you're not able to quantify it and just using the mumbo jumbo words, that won't work. So make sure you're using your achievements more and not your regular roles and responsibilities. So now let's understand the fifth mistake, guys. It's not very usual or common. It's slightly different from what we have been talking. So let's understand our fifth mistake which we make. So the fifth mistake is not having an online presence. Tell me this, if you like a celebrity, don't you go on his or her Instagram profile and check what they are doing? Don't you want to see what they are, who they are in their personal lives? You do it, right? Similarly, now IT companies want to know what is your online presence, what you do outside your regular job, and what impact you are creating outside. And that's where they want to know something more about you. And how you can achieve that? You can achieve that by having your LinkedIn profile up to date, have a good picture, add and contribute into your LinkedIn profile, participate in community discussions. I think, yeah, I have written it somewhere. Participate in hackathons, participate in community forums, discussion, write articles, write blog posts. If you can't write it, at least go to LinkedIn, see some good articles, some good technology based articles or business case studies, and comment and add your views into it. It's very important today to have your GitHub account. You have to have your personal GitHub account where you could showcase some real projects which you have done. Another thing which you can do is you can build your personal website where you can talk more about yourself, your work profile, what you do, who you are, and all that you can add into your resume, into your CV. You can add your LinkedIn profile link, you can add your GitHub account link, you can give your personal website link, and that gives you an edge. That shows recruiters that you are something more than what you are into your job, into your 9 to 5 job in your company, right? So that's why having an online presence matters a lot. A lot of technologists also write articles on platforms like Medium or Reddit, for example, and all that combines and makes your social presence, your online presence very, very comprehensive, very, very strong. And then what happens? Your networking becomes more strong. People connect to you. Recruiter will come and send you a connection request. You would be known as a person outside your IT company. You would be known. You will have your personal brand, and that personal brand will drive towards you getting more opportunities, more job opportunities. And yeah, this brings us to the end of this video, guys. I hope this added value to you. These 5 mistakes I have done personally, and we all do it. So I think it was a good refresher for us. If you can rectify it, it would definitely help you. And now I want you to let me know in the comment section which particular mistake which is not in these 5 we can correct into our resumes and CV to increase our chances, and that will help our community as a whole. So let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you would want to learn next on the channel. I continue to take your suggestions and try to make IT interesting for everyone. So if this video added any value, I really appreciate if you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you know when I upload my next video. And until next time, guys, as we all say, keep learning, keep sharing all your knowledge, and yes, keep hustling. Bye for now.